Good afternoon. I hope you guys are enjoying New York as much as I am. Beautiful day, beautiful weather, and a beautiful city. So let me start off, first of all, thanking Skift for this amazing event and the wonderful speakers that we've had so far, and just by sharing a small video with you.
I felt it before I heard it. The heartbeat of a place I knew I belonged. Where history's lived as much as it's made. And forward is the only way the wind blows. A place where the mind awakens as the body unwinds. Where all mankind can not only live, but thrive. I am the flutter in your chest, the chill down your spine, the voice in your head answering every whispered what if, with a roaring, why not? I am the spirit of possible, the spirit of Dubai.
Just to give you a bit of a background, the picture that you see on the left is Dubai in the late 70s, and on the right is Dubai today. We've done a lot of work in the past working with stunts and celebrities, putting on landmark projects such as the 7-star hotel, and you can see the picture on the top left corner there with Federer and Djokovic playing on the helipad of that same hotel. You can see Richard Branson planting the Union Jack on one of the islands within the World Island Development. And of course, David Beckham, plus many others who've come through Dubai, who've helped establish Dubai and position Dubai on the map. This has helped grow in terms of numbers, and these are MasterCard Global Destination City Index, from where it was a few years ago in 2012 up to number 4. And I want to highlight to my friend Fred that this is only international visitors and it's not taking all tourist numbers, so just to clarify that. The drama adds a lot more to my presentation this way. But it's really taken it to the next level. So the main thing for us here is to focus on how do we shift Dubai and the perception of talking about the superlatives of the biggest buildings and really making people realize that there's a lot more to offer than just these buildings. So if we take a step back and focus on what people see, how people see Dubai, and what other elements of Dubai comes to the forefront. And by doing that, we need to also recognize that people and habits have changed. The consumer now has a lot more in his or her control. They can get to know everything that they need to know about a destination before they arrive there. So in terms of personalizing that experience and making sure that there are these authentic experiences that they can create for themselves and their family when they plan their next trip. The other thing that I want to also highlight is the sharing economy, freedom of choice. A lot of people are aware of the luxury lifestyle of Dubai, but the breadth of its offering was not really showcased as much, and that becomes very important for us to make sure that people realize that there's a lot more to Dubai in terms of the options that are available, from the boutique hotels to the holiday home side of things, all the way through to the different categories of the hotels as well. The other thing that we want to also focus on, and this is a hugely important for us now, is the mobile. In terms of the tablets or the mobile phones, a lot of our friends, whether they're from Facebook, Yahoo, TripAdvisor, Expedia, are making it much more convenient, much more simpler for people to actually interact with their own devices and get to know the destination, make their own decisions, share their experiences as well. So this becomes an integral part of everything that's being done. And I'm sure you've heard that in the several presentations earlier today as well. This becomes significant for the OTAs, for the destinations, for trip planners, and so on and so forth. The thing that we need to also realize is how do we make sure that we communicate individuals, residents, because they are the people who will be the ambassadors and the advocates of the city. These are the guys who live and breathe the city. The tourists who come into the city as well. We need to make sure that we hear their voices. At the end of the day, people want to know what the genuine experiences are. What are those areas that are relevant to each individual and themselves, rather than marketing pretty pictures and nice messages that come along with it. So in order to do that, we've created a platform that has really helped us significantly. and we've called it #MyDubai. And this was a platform, simply put, it was to create an autobiography for the city from the perspectives and the lenses of the people who live as well as visit the city. And that way we can make sure that we're communicating the family aspect, the individual traveler. We're talking about the rustic experiences, the adventure, the adrenaline side of it. We're talking about shopping from all the extremes, whether it's the high-end malls all the way to the cultural and heritage gold souks and gold markets. There's another video here that I'd like to share with you, which kind of brings all of that together.
Dubai has always been more than just a city. It is a state of mind, a new frontier attracting those who believe in the power of dreams, a collective of diverse communities, united and driven by the same passion, energy, and promise. Living for today and creating new tomorrows. It is alive with character and a youthful soul. It is me, it is you, it is all of us. The vision makers, the ambitious and the forward-thinking, the doers, the builders, the thought leaders, the thrill seekers and adventurers, the teachers and nurturers, the next generation. A place closer to the heart which constantly reminds us all that anything is possible. Millions of memories are woven into the fabric of this society. Each day brings inspiring stories, celebrating the extraordinariness of everyday life in a remarkable city. To live with peace, to feel alive, to create, to dream, to belong. Each experience is a chapter in a living, breathing story that we write together. The story of a city that is mine and yours, a city that is ours. This is my Dubai.
This is a simple tool that allows us to literally let the people take control and share their experiences with their family, with their friends, and making that personalized experience even much more easier and much more accessible for anybody interested in visiting Dubai. And from the moment that we've launched this, we've seen a tremendous growth and uptake. As you can see, a lot of people want to share that with their family and friends. And I mentioned this before as well. The population of Dubai has about 80% of the non-natives who live there. So they have a lot of family, a lot of friends who visit them throughout the year. And we've been hearing this more and more often that people want to come to Dubai to celebrate Christmas, to celebrate New Year's. And these stories become much more relevant to those individuals who are planning to visit. So in 1 week, we saw a huge growth in that. And I can just show you quickly as we're just short of 2-year celebration of the #MyDubai. And today, as the numbers stand, after just 20 months, we have 1.98 billion impressions that have been created through #MyDubai. This shows you that the power is within the people's hand to make sure that those experiences are so personal. And for us, that's very important because what we can send, again, in a picture might be relevant to a few. But if we allow the people to actually talk about their experiences and share those experiences themselves, then we've definitely achieved a much better job because we can make sure that we can talk to a lot more and many more people. If you look at the things that we're talking about in terms of its success, if we put the tools in the people's hands, you have the Emirati population as well as the expatriate population who interact with Dubai on a regular basis, sharing their experiences. You're talking about the organic nature of this, the messages that can go out. People can at least react to things that are relevant to them and make sure that they're interacting with their audiences as well with those experiences. The rewards, you have a lot of the tourism sector partners who actually leverage this as well. When there are experiences that are shared within their properties, within their projects, they can also create rewards and activities that are relevant to them and to their target audiences as well. So they too see the benefit of creating something that is a citywide initiative. And then of course is being part of a tribe. You're creating something where other people would want to come and experience that same picture that they have seen and share back that experience that they've had, what makes it individual and personal to them as well. The things that we can talk about are the challenges, as the first two being the primary ones, the no control and no ownership and IP. Here, I think what's important, especially in the no control aspect, is the confidence that you must have within your brand itself and within the product itself. Because once you're taking care of that and you're making sure that those people are enjoying everything that's available to them, that becomes a non-issue. Because that is where you start realizing that this is what the people are interested in, and you're giving them and actually feeding into more and more of what it is that they would want to see a lot more of. So for me, the way I look at it is, if you put and take advantage of the mobile phones and the tools that they have at their disposal, you're creating the world's biggest marketing department who would actually be able to do that job for you. Thank you very much.